What's going on, everybody? Welcome to episode 5 of Cobcast, where we are here, obviously me and Eric, and with our guest, Avy, who's also a streamer.
Hello!
He's okay. He's moderate. He's decent. Feel free to toss him a follow whenever, you feel like it. Oh, I can hear myself! Okay, we're good. Today, we're doing a E3... What do you call it? E3 like recap, I guess.
Yeah, recap or like
on what we thought was
pretty much
shitty and what we thought was awesome, and games that we thought were shitty and games that we thought were awesome. Also, like dividing it by like company, like Microsoft, PS4, Nintendo, Ubisoft. What am I missing? Is that it? I think that's it. Before we actually get started, how is the volume level between us three?
Yeah. I'm not there to judge.
I mean, your guys' volume should be roughly the same because it's through Discord, so it should be the same, unless your mic is.
That's true. That's a good point. You just need confirmation.
How is the volume, guys?
Volume. Make sure our lips are lined up with whatever we're saying. Blah blah blah.
I'm watching the delay right now, so it's like I'm no help.
Yeah, it's really weird.
It's like everything's out of sync. I hear you guys.
Bree says it sounds fine. So.
All right, Bree says it sounds fine. That's good.
That's good.
Okay, so on the waiting screen, we were talking about Ubisoft's intro and how crappy it was. For those of you who didn't see E3, just don't watch Ubisoft. Pretty much, that's literally all I got to say about that. Because they were introducing, what do you call it? Dance.
This Dance. Oh, Dance. I was gonna say Dance. That's
it. Totally live right now. Oh, sorry. Totally live right now.
Yes.
They can totally hear you right now. Just saying. Right now, at this very moment. What? Okay.
Is he your brother?
Yeah.
Guys, we have another special guest.
Hi. Hey, another special guest.
Pulling out my mattress.
Look, now you can actually use the couch. You can use the couch now, the guest couch.
Stealing your mattress.
You're stealing my mattress. Goodbye.
Fuck you.
Okay,
and
close
that
the door.
Right there was essentially an Ubisoft conference. I just witnessed it right now. That's what happened.
Oh god. He's checking your shit on camera. We got it on camera.
Literally, you just took my mattress. I don't. Okay. Don't ask questions. No, well, I have a mattress under my bed.
Oh.
My chair feels weird. I've got a mattress on top of a mattress within a mattress.
Mattressception.
Yes.
Oh.
Basically, yeah, exactly. Whoa, what is this? But
okay, so Ubisoft.
Yes. It was.
Their games are good, but it was special. It was special.
Special, like Ed, like retarded.
No, it was just special. Like it's like, I don't know.
Okay. They pointed out like a new section of The Division, which I'm not gonna lie, I skipped over. I saw The Division. I was like, all right, let me just click forward. Quake.
I watched it, but yeah, Quake.
Is that?
I don't know about the.
Is that
no Quake Champions?
No, Quake is Bethesda.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, I've never played Quake before.
I'm gonna tell you the only three things that were actually interesting in Ubisoft. Actually, there's 4, believe it or not. There was a South Park segment, which was probably the best thing out of the whole thing.
That was awesome.
You had Watch Dogs 2, which is actually pretty cool.
I actually like that. I'm excited for that.
I am actually curious about Ghost Recon Wildlands.
I'm
actually curious about that one.
I kind of want it now after seeing the gameplay.
Yeah.
And then For Honor, of course.
For Honor. Oh my god, I need it.
I was talking to my friend about For Honor. I'm like, I hope it's not gonna be one of those games that we're gonna be playing for like, we're gonna beat it and like that's gonna be the end of it. Like that Rise game that came out for Xbox.
Yeah, that was like a 5-hour game.
Yeah, like people played it. Like it was an amazing game. Like I watched my friend play it. It was amazing. But like once you beat it, there's nothing there.
Like For Honor, the fighting style seems so difficult. I feel like I'm gonna die so much in that game. Like I just know it. Because you have to like counteract what your opponent's doing by like guessing what position they're holding their sword. It's so weird. But apparently, like each like class gets like their own kind of special ability as well online. So like samurais can call like an arrow storm on a certain spot, for example.
There wasn't like, I mean, there was that gameplay video of it, but I want to know like what you actually do in it.
The real question.
Let
me tell you the real question. The real question is whether or not all these games are actually going to look like that when they're released, because Ubisoft is very notorious for like releasing like showing all these games. Yeah, it's like showing all these games like this looks nothing like on E3. Like what the hell? It's like all dumbed down and shit.
Yeah, like when the Division was like being released, they're like these graphics were fucking amazing, and there was like all these other things that were in the game. When you get the game itself, like the graphics were kind of shitty and like.
Same thing happened with Watch Dogs as well.
Yeah,
like the amount of bugs in that game is just insane.
Oh, and they're very notorious for PC ports. They're so bad at it.
What's going on? Abby is okay. Assassin's Creed. They're yeah, but I love Assassin's Creed. That's like one of the Ubisoft game I'll always play, no matter what.
I want to know more. I want to know more about Ghost Recon though.
Yeah,
that looks really fun. Like,
unfortunately, they had to like present it like it was like, oh shit, you know, like that's how we actually play. We role play apparently when we play those games. They were all
they
about
always do that, especially in the Division. They did that as well.
Yeah,
but it was just real. It's like, wow, I wish my friends can talk like that. Tango down. I'm like, oh my god.
But it actually looks really fun.
I mean, I if I got into it, I'd probably do that.
I mean, I do that now. Yeah. Not much. What's up, Abby? We're just talking about like what we thought was either shitty or not shitty in E3. If you thought anything was specific or anything that stood out to you, feel free to just lay it out there.
Nintendo lineup.
Well, the what?
The Nintendo lineup. I've seen a lot of people like doing the lineups for Nintendo, like, because you know how you can go to E3 and you can like play a game. Like you can play their demos.
Yeah.
Apparently, the lineup for Nintendo's new Zelda game was like 6 to 10 hours.
Oh my gosh!
I'd believe it.
Yeah.
I love Zelda.
But the game doesn't look good. I'm sorry.
I mean, they all look the same.
There was one thing. There was one thing that was actually pretty interesting. Is that when they were cutting down the tree, like the guy was playing Link, and he was cutting down the tree, and then the tree, essentially, he was going to use it as a bridge. But when he got on it, it started to roll off, and then it fell off, and he fell off with it.
That's hilarious.
So the physics are actually pretty cool. Yeah,
it's pretty funny.
The shield surfing looks pretty cool.
Oh, see, I didn't even watch the Nintendo because, like, Zelda. Maybe I'll just catch it some other time.
They didn't even have much though.
I don't. I like. They didn't show Sun and Moon Pokemon.
Yeah, they had Pokemon.
They did a little bit,
yeah. Again, I don't have anything.
They release Pokemon games every fucking year.
No, I know, because they know it rakes in money. I mean, all they really have is like what? Zelda, Pokemon,
and Mario.
Mario. I mean,
I don't know.
The Super Smash Bros. Popular, like.
Yeah.
Who wants to take down Nintendo?
I'm surprised they haven't really, like, because the NX is coming out. I'm surprised because Xbox released like their 2 new versions of the Xbox.
Right.
And they didn't.
The Slim.
The Slim, yeah, and then the amped up one that plays 4K games, because they're freaking out probably because of PS 4.5 coming out.
I'm like kind of mad about that because, like, the Xbox Slim, why didn't they just release it instead of the Xbox? Because obviously money.
Because they always
so annoying.
Yeah,
give us the better thing.
Essentially, you have the Xbox One S, and then a year after that, you have the Xbox. Scorpio, whatever the fuck you want to call it.
Yeah,
it's Project Scorpio. So it's like, why would I want to buy this now when I can just wait a year later to get that?
Yeah,
it sounds powerful.
The Scorpio is the 4K one.
Yeah,
it plays. You know how like. Well, you know how like the PlayStation is releasing, was it the Neo?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're like to play 4K games.
The VR was called the Morpheus.
Yeah.
Awesome.
The funny thing is that they started throwing out like random words and shit. Well, not random. Like they threw out the word teraflops. It's like, oh, this shit is 6 teraflops.
I mean, listen to yourself.
That means fucking nothing.
I'd buy it. I don't care. I'd buy it.
Teraflops. You know what? If I look at like the GPUs for this current generation, see how many teraflops they pull, it'd be hilarious to see that it's like nothing. I don't think it's anything, to be honest. It's only 6. but it's like announcing a mouse and telling it, oh, this thing has 7,000 DPI.
Yeah.
Do you only need like maybe 1,000 to 1,500?
That's how pro I am.
Because you're a Mac user.
He uses a tablet.
Yeah, I'm using a tablet right now. Yes, that is
one of those pen tablet thingies.
Hey, Seahawk.
What's going on, dubstep? Dubstep. We were just talking about dubstep earlier. How it doesn't make sense to us. It's alien language.
You see that one picture? It was like, I'll have to find it at some point, but it's like, this explains dubstep so much, and it's just like people riding T-Rexes and with lasers in the background. Like they're armed with lasers, just like the.
The games that I'm like absolutely excited for be most of them in the PS4 conference. PS4's conference is so good.
Sony dominated.
Like that show was so epic. Oh my god.
Any eggplant talk tonight?
No, sometimes, guys, I feel like you guys come in to not even hear about us talking about.
Yeah.
Just talk about.
Wait till the end.
I want to talk about. Hey, Eric, do Kermit / talk about eggplants.
Yeah. Like
and Avi, show your dick. I don't know. I don't know why I thought about that. Avi,
well, gotta go.
I mean, he's got a green screen.
Toss.
Photoshop him.
The PlayStation conference was.
Oh my god! I sent you Snapchats. I fucking jumped out of my seat.
His Snapchats, guys, was literally just a giant eggplant on the screen. Like no joke, it was literally an emoji of an eggplant.
It was. Yes.
It was the actual eggplant.
It was a real eggplant.
To the supermarket, got an eggplant, and took a picture of it. That's how serious it was.
How they introed it? Yes, the God of War. I haven't even played God of War. You guys can shun me if you want. But after I saw that, I was like, oh my god! It was just, it was so pretty.
Now, is it a reboot or is it?
I think it's continuable.
It's a whole new game.
So it has nothing to do with previous games.
It does and it doesn't, because the way they're going with this, because if those who haven't played God of War, in the third one, it ended you killing pretty much all the gods. Zeus, Hades, Poseidon, all the main ones. So that's pretty much the end of it. And at the end of the game, he jumps off a cliff and pretty much kills himself, because like he has nothing. All of his vengeance is gone. And he's killed all the gods, so he's like nothing else to do. But this one, they actually announced that it's a different voice actor, which it pretty much sounds the fucking same. But he's bigger, he's older, he's got a kid in this. I thought it was going to be before everything.
Yeah, pretty cool.
But here he already had the red Spartan like blood on him, because in the first one he didn't get that till after he killed his parents. But this one's based on Norse gods.
The beard is so legit.
Yeah. So Vikings, frost giants.
You need to grow his beard.
Hmm?
You need to grow his beard.
Do it.
Oh. Yeah, wow.
You got like a month.
If only if I could get away with it without patches.
You'll be fine. Just grow it out anyway. We'll see.
Yeah, and what Kyle said is it looks like it's open world, because if you watch the gameplay trailer from E3, you earn like experience through doing like archery, and, like, discovering stuff. Like, so they're gonna be having more of like an RPG type based, which is gonna be fucking amazing.
I'm even excited for it. Like, I want it.
All right. So let me give you guys of what 6 teraflops would be compared to now.
I love that word. I'm just gonna.
All right, a Titan X has 6.14 teraflops.
A what?
Right?
A Titan X. It's like one of the best graphics cards.
Okay.
Okay. Now let me tell you what a GTX 1080 does. Apparently, it's retailed to have 9 teraflops. So essentially, the card.
So what is the definition of a teraflop?
I have no idea. I guess it's a calculation or like an estimate of. Listen, here's a number. There, but really,
it's a geek rating.
Yeah, it is. So essentially, if you want to really test it, you would have to like do benchmarks and all that to get like an estimate of actual performance. But Because, for instance, look how many teraflops the 980 Ti has compared to the Titan X, and it's 5.63. So.
Hey, Gloria, welcome.
Weird, yeah.
Let's see.
If I may ask, what do you? From here,
what do you of my first Discord stream? Huh?
Dubstep, you drunk?
Dubstep. Speak English, not
Go
dubstep. Offline. But also in the PS4 was Horizon is probably like definitely up there. Like I want that game.
Yeah, and like, but the thing is, we didn't see anything new except for like gameplay. That's it.
Yeah, but I still want it. Even before the
yeah, I mean it's still gonna be awesome. But oh man, it looks beautiful. All the different arrows you have, the spears.
Crafting, decision making. It is literally Assassin's Creed and freaking Skyrim.
Yeah, that's basically what it is. Give me money for Horizon.
No, Stitch, you give me money for Horizon.
And then there was the unexpected of Spider-Man.
Right? Spider-Man came out of nowhere. I was like, oh my god.
I was like, isn't that Activision that does Spider-Man?
I think they do, yeah.
I thought it was, but I guess
the last one.
They must have bought it at some point.
Well, Sony
still owns Spider-Man now.
Yeah.
Like the actual like, movies, yeah.
They must have paid Activision to do the game, maybe.
Well, was it the PlayStation? No, it wasn't the PlayStation. I think it was Xbox. So when they were trying to show off Final Fantasy, and I don't know whether or not the guy was garbage at playing the game.
It was Xbox.
Okay. That guy was terrible.
The guy was terrible at playing it. Hopefully he wasn't the developer or anything.
I don't know, but the guy, I felt bad for the guy sitting next to him. Like, I just made this game, and you're fucking making it look bad right now, because he kept getting his ass kicked throughout the whole thing.
Yeah, I mean, it still looked pretty interesting. That boss was fucking huge.
Yeah.
All right, so I guess Dubstep is a little bit drunk, and a little high quality. He's a little high quality.
Okay.
I think he said, "What do I do? This is my first Discord stream." Are you asking, what do you do here? You step back.
What do you do in Discord?
I don't know. Dick.
He's one of my followers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Dude, you just chill out, listen, and throw shit at us. Not literally. Throw topics at us. We'll talk about it.
Throw it at me. Throw it at him.
I don't know. Throw it at Eric. Wait, I don't know which way to point. But anything about E3 related?
Actually, you know what? The one that really was unexpected was Resident Evil 7. Or was it Resident Evil 7 or was it the VR one? I think they're separate or the same.
Well, it's the same game. It's just you can play it.
They're going to be available.
That was unexpected. And then they went with a route of like what was it? PT?
PT demo, yeah.
They went that route instead of doing like an actual.
I don't know if you guys
typical.
I think Oliver was away, but when I had my friend over on Friday when we were drinking, I did this stream for Resident Evil.
The demo, right?
Demo. Yeah. Demo was really good. It wasn't scary whatsoever, because they obviously don't want to give it away. But I found out that no one has beaten the demo yet.
Yeah, I found out that too, and now I kind of want to play just to see if I can beat it. But I really doubt it.
There's a few things that I missed, and then like when I saw someone playing, I'm like, oh, okay, that's how you do this. That's how you do this. But when you get an item, you still don't know how to use it because no one's figured it out. That or they just threw it in there because they're stupid.
Maybe it's a mistake.
Yeah, but there's no way to actually leave the house physically, and that's what you're supposed to do in the demo.
So it's wait, are we talking about PT or are we talking about?
No, we're talking about the Resident Evil demo.
Resident Evil demo is.
Man, that sounds exactly like PT.
Yeah, but this one's it's pretty interesting because you're part of
it's in a different house.
Different house, obviously, yeah. But you're part of a film crew that.
Who's?
Fuck off. Why'd you make me say it?
But
you're part of this 3-man film crew, and you're doing this reenactment horror video in this abandoned house.
But see, I miss the I really like the third person.
But this is supposed to be but this is supposed to be before everything apparently. It's like Resident Evil Biohazard or something like that.
Oh, like that, yeah.
It's interesting.
I remember Resident Evil 5. I think that was the last game that I played.
So good.
Well, it fucking, I didn't understand it because at the very end, I remember getting chased by zombies. Then halfway in the game, I am like fighting zombies with guns, and then at the very end, I'm fighting the boss in a volcano.
Wesker.
And
fucking
then
love Wesker.
And the fucking helicopter that's above me the whole time had rocket launchers in there, and it never planned to fucking use it until the very end when we got in there. That pissed me so much.
Did you guys play the multiplayer in that? It was fucking terrible.
Oh yeah, it was pretty weird.
I did not actually. I just played the co-op. The co-op was so fun. I love co-op in Resident Evil games. Yeah. When he said so good, it sounded sexual because that's what he tended it to be, right?
Yeah. That's what.
Yeah, of course, always.
And I think next week too, the Resident Evil Umbrella Corps comes out.
What is that?
It's a multiplayer third-person where you're pretty much fighting other people while there's zombies around. Oh. And you can use zombies as like fucking meat shields for bullets. No, it's kind of like a Call of Duty type, like basically just like you have game modes and shit like that.
Days Gone looks awesome. Sorry to cut you off, Eric.
It's only like $30 or $40. I thought about picking it up, but
Days Gone looks really fun. Like that. Like, Days Gone reminds me of World War Z. Like the way that they made the zombies just pile on top of each other.
Oh my god, that was in that gameplay.
Oh my god!
I thought that guy was gonna die. I'm just like,
dude,
oh no!
That was so intense. I'm gonna be shitting myself every 2 seconds playing that game.
I want to know: is it open world? I don't know. It feels like everyone's going open world now.
I mean, nothing's really like linear story anymore.
Yeah.
Open world's kind of the new thing.
It's like, okay, here's the game, explore, do quests.
I feel like it is gonna be open world because they give you a bike.
Yeah. I want to know more information on him.
Now, when we were talking about PT, Death Stranding, I think is PT.
Think?
I think it's not exactly what they were probably going for because I don't know, maybe copyright reasons or whatever. Or, I don't know, but I think because that was what Kojima was trying to do. He was behind Silent Hill.
Until he pulled the fucking plug on it because he wanted Norman Reedus to do something else.
Wasn't the actor the same guy that was going to be in that game?
Yeah.
So I think this is his version of it.
Ooh, that's an interesting take. I would have never thought of that.
Well, did you guys see that one game, that teaser trailer for Norman Reedus when he was like butt-ass naked?
And he's holding a baby? It was cool.
I don't know what the fuck that was. I was kind of interested. I wasn't interested in Norman Reedus' butt, but I was interested in the game.
The black, just the black in there could be, well, besides ooze, it could be like ashes and shit like that too, so.
Yeah.
Because that kind of goes with Silent Hill. Yeah. So we'll never know until probably, what, a year or two?
Yeah, everything's coming out in 2017.
Wait, what's the game called? Is it Death Stranding or Death Standing or
Stranding. It's Stranding. It's a weird title. Okay. I don't know why they called it that, but.
Call it DS.
Then again, Metal Gear Solid. So.
Whose mom is yelling? Fuck, you guys can hear that? That's my mom.
Don't worry, the mic won't pick it up.
I'm surprised it did pick it up.
I hear it like every once in a while, but I mean, I don't know how the stream hears it, but it's not loud for me.
Sorry guys, my parents are loud and drunk.
Everyone's drunk.
Literally what it is. The creator of one of the best, so it's gonna. It is gonna be good. Like, the crowd was freaking out when he came out, and
he's awesome.
Legend.
His games are amazing.
No, he knows how to tell a story.
You know, you looked at his butt and enjoyed it, Eric. Who Norman Reedus' butt?
Hey man,
that's a little bit.
And as it goes for the PC gaming show, there was not much. That's it.
No, there wasn't.
There wasn't very much.
Like, I was gonna ask you, AV, because you play PC.
It was like. I don't know why they need to change the way they do that.
Coming out for PC.
Honestly, there's more coming out from like Xbox side than there is on the PC gaming show. Yeah. And if there is, it's crap. Like I didn't care about any of the other shit that was in there.
Nothing.
Involved official mods and shit like that. Like I don't give a shit about that. Arma 3 Apex. I don't know what the fuck that was, but whatever. It was a lot of stupid things.
apparently E3, like, because I've watched like people who like do vlogs or anything for like they go to E3 and then they just like talk about it like later on, but apparently they're changing quite a fucking bit since when they first came out.
Wait, who?
Like the whole like E3 con, like they're changing. Like apparently you need tickets to get in or be like somewhat famous like with like a company for you to play a lot of their games now.
Oh.
Like Battlefield, you couldn't go in and play Battlefield unless you were like a YouTuber or like someone through Twitch or like.
What was the whole thing about Battlefield when they had all those celebrities there? Like, half of them did look like they had no idea what the fuck they were doing.
Oh,
especially Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg was like that, like moving forward and back.
Because he had a joint. He had a joint with him.
And he was like moving front and back, and the guy next to him is like, "You gotta go that way, or you gotta look that way." I'm like, "Oh shit!"
Yeah,
got it.
And then like all the scene anners, like the YouTuber, he was there, and like.
Oh yeah, you have to have the famous people in there.
Yeah, but, like one of his, he actually like recorded a game because like some of them allowed to record games, and I think it was like Wiz Khalifa was on the other team with the game or something like that, and scene anners just kept shitting on him. It's so funny to see stuff like that.
Hold on, we got Dubstep followed. Thank you so much for the follow, Dubstep. And
yes, thank you.
High Heels GG, thank you so much for the follow as well. Sorry we missed that. Hold on, there was something here that I was like, oh, I remember that. Oh, the remastered version of Elder Scrolls, the Skyrim.
Oh yeah.
You gotta rake in money.
There's a ton of people that are excited for that, but then it's just like.
But like, I think
get it for PC.
What is cool about it? Well, I mean, these are for console players. Like, they're going to be able to have mods on console, which I think is like really going to sell.
Yeah, but the Skyrim though, like, if anyone's played Skyrim on PC and then like with mods, you can get an HD graphics like mod for Skyrim. That's like a couple gigs. That's 10 times better than.
Actually, there was 2 of them.
Well, yeah, there's a couple, but like.
Yeah.
But if you look at.
We had the HD version a long time. Like day 1.
But they're not using that like for the HD remaster. They're just HD remastering the game. Like so the PC mod version is still a lot better looking than
hilarious.
Yeah.
No, the thing is that I don't know if this works for consoles, but supposedly you if you already own the game, apparently with all the DLCs you can actually get the special edition for free.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
PC so far that I know of. But the thing is that you have to own the DLC, so I have only the base game. Yeah. That's all I have.
I don't even own the game anymore.
One DLC. But it's like, I can't get that for free because I don't have the DLC, so I might as well just buy that because it's probably going to be cheaper than buying the DLCs individually.
Oop. The Crash remake? That's Crash Bandicoot remake?
Yeah, I mean... It's weird how they introduced that, but I mean, I was pretty excited.
It's pretty funny. I know,
like, let's put it in a fucking Skylanders game.
They really made it just to like hit that nostalgic factor, kind of like how they make the Ratchet and Clank movie.
Yeah.
Like, here, old players, enjoy this.
Well, that's one of like their older games that they need to bring back.
And
like they had Ratchet and Clank, they had Sly Cooper, I think, for PS3. They might bring that back too, but it's not as popular.
Well, Jack and Daxter or Spyro.
Spyro? Not
Spyro. Totally knew that. Totally knew that. Targeted
Jazzy.
I have a computer. Exactly, Kyle. I agree with that. Jason, what's up? Okay, Dubstep says, I think I can't remember anything right now. I had some Jaeger bombs and vodka and hit the bong a couple times. G, dude.
May I point out he has Jaguar bombs, almost.
Oh, Jaguar. What'd I say? Jaeger?
It is Jaeger bombs, but like, yeah.
Same thing.
Yeah,
we're fine.
We know what you mean. I had a couple of those on Friday.
It's fine.
So the only thing interesting in Bethesda's side was Quake Champions, I guess, and
Quake
actually no, 3. There's 3 of them. There's Prey as well, which we've been waiting a long time for Prey 2.
Wait, is Prey part of Quake?
Or no, it's a separate game. Okay, they had a Prey, and then they were working on Prey 2, but it took forever. And now I guess they're rebooting it with just Prey. And then, of course, Dishonored 2.
Yes, I want Dishonored 2. I really want to replay the first one. That game's awesome.
I think isn't it like fairly cheap on PC, or can you even get it for PC?
Yeah, you can get it for PC.
Yeah,
but it's pretty old, so I wouldn't be surprised if it's cheap. Best thing. I don't know. Quake didn't interest me.
I mean, then again, it's people who remember playing Quake back then.
That's true. Like they probably said that like people have been playing Quake for like 20 years now.
Well, people still play it because someone like recreated the game and like opened up a huge server for people to play in.
See, Kyle says he grew up playing Quake because he's old.
Because he's old. I grew up playing Quake. Well, I actually played more Turok than Quake, but...
Oh, I remember Turok, man.
Turok was fucking amazing.
On N64.
Wait, why'd you say Spiritos? What?
Yeah, what'd you say Spiritos?
Oh, who has the biggest eggplant here?
Oh. I was wondering why. I'm not that old.
Fuck you, baby. I mean, wait, no, thank you.
Thank you. What? I'm confused. Nice couch.
Thanks for
saying, man. People see that couch, they're just like, yeah, come on over.
That's actually the guest couch.
The guest couch, yeah.
The guest couch. Maybe sitting right
behind me. After all this, yeah. With a green screen.
Kyle, you're old. Shut up.
If only you could.
Stats, you're not that old. Stats, you're fine. Only Kyle.
Stats is a grizzly bear. It's okay.
I'm trying to think of anything else.
Have we talked about EA? I mean, yeah.
Oh, wait, right, EA, that's a thing.
Wait a minute. Yeah, what's EA?
EA was, let me tell you the conference. Let me sum it up for you. EA's conference was Titanfall 2, Sports, Battlefield 1.
That sounds
Mass
shitty.
Effect was hidden in there.
I've never played Mass Effect, but they always looked awesome.
You should.
They're interesting. They're interesting stories.
Yeah, the first one has horrible gameplay, but the story is what helps it.
The second one was pretty interesting.
I hear like this new one. I didn't hear anything. I'm just taking a guess. Is it like space exploration-ish?
Essentially, you're the alien.
In the new one, you're the alien?
Well, you're not playing as an alien, I think. Hopefully not, but, well, I mean, whatever. If it is what it is.
Play as him.
But essentially, you are probably human, but into this universe, you're essentially an alien to them. They've never seen it.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
They had good voice acting in their games.
They always do. You like this like goes way off topic, but this reminded me of one of the VRs that PlayStation showed was like this space thing. And at first I thought that was going to be like some Mass Effect related thing, but it just turned out to be some random space VR thing. But like they're really pushing the VR this year. Like I don't think it's going to be as good as what they're showing us. I feel like it's going to be really cool.
Hopefully it doesn't end up like the Kinect and PlayStation Eye.
Right?
Oh god.
Or the
I mean, I'm more excited for the ones that aren't either related with Xbox or PlayStation. Like the Vive. The Vive is really interesting.
The Vive is the one from HTC?
HTC.
Yeah. That's the only one that I'd buy.
You got the motion capture cameras that you put in like behind you.
Oh, that's cool.
When you duck, your character ducks in.
Oh, that is really cool. Damn.
Yeah.
See, that's legit. Yeah. That's what virtual reality should be. Not.
Although I did like that bird game, the VR bird.
That looks so boring.
I was like, this looks so fucking stupid.
Everybody was doing this.
It looks fun.
They were like a whole bunch of Stevie Wonders just doing this in the background. Like, what the fuck are you guys doing? What the fuck are you guys doing? Put a piano in front of them, and they're like, oh shit. It's like, oh god. Apparently that's how you move in that game.
I don't know. It looked like it'd be fun, like if you had your friends over and you play. That's about it.
That is true, but I feel like if you guys all sit on like on a couch, everybody's gonna hit each other with their heads. Like
just knock each other out.
You could have people in different fucking rooms. It doesn't matter.
I guess, but if you're gonna hang out with your friends, why go to the same house?
Yeah, right. Yeah. What the fuck? Just do it from your own house.
Well, that's the thing too. Is like VR. Like, there's not gonna be a lot of people that are gonna be getting it.
What is it?
First of all, it's like buying another. It's like buying another console.
It really is.
And there's not going to be amazing games.
I feel like the longer we wait, it'll drop.
Especially when you're upgrading your GPU. Like if you're trying to get something that is for VR. You have to buy that, which is probably like 300, and then you have to buy the VR. It's like 500. Yeah. So it's like no.
Should have Eric in VC.
It's not a bad price when you think about it though, because the VR is essentially a TV set. It's just a TV
on your eyes.
It's a monitor. It's actually a good price for what it does.
The amount of like vision problems is gonna be ridiculous.
Well, listen, like I don't know why I would not. That's for sure. At E3, when they tell you to demo those things, I am not fucking gonna put one of those things in my face because first of all, I don't want pink eye.
Oh, that's so gross.
I don't want to look like a retard. And it's just that the amount of things that could be in people's faces and shit, and you put them on. It's I don't understand.
So gross.
That's like the fuck like friggin' was it what porn company? Not porn. Naughty America. Naughty America did a huge panel at E3 for virtual reality porn. It was fun. I saw like someone like actually going in there and they were on it. They were just like, whoa. They were freaking out. There was a female too that was watching it.
Somebody got something from there, that's for sure.
Oh yeah.
I'm personally not gonna invest in VR right now. I think same. I'll probably wait until the worst that could happen is that it flops and then they do nothing, or it gets better. So why spend the money now?
Are we still talking about the porn thing?
No, I'm talking about
VR.
I guess
VR
technically.
General,
I heard flops. I'm like, whoa, what?
You said teraflops. Now I'm just thinking.
Oh, okay. We're talking about teraflops then. All right.
No, we're still holding.
Dubstep do shots. Well, it depends what you're doing shots of.
We're gonna end up like killing dubstep. I'll be so scared.
Man,
Jason.
I stayed up to like fucking like 4:30 drinking on Friday.
Beast Seth's getting VR right now. Why?
You know what? If you can actually watch movies and shit like that, Netflix on that, I would totally get it. That means I can lay on my bed before I go to sleep and just VR.
Again, the vision thing. You know how thick my glasses are already?
No, I'm sure. Damn, yeah, that's true. Yeah, well, not that bad, but
yeah,
like you're getting it bad.
There's
for the porn. Look at that. You can fap in your bed, and everything's right set up.
The convenience is real.
Well, all like these places are selling those ones for your phones that you just slide your phone in.
I have that.
I
probably have that.
The cardboard one.
The cardboard one. Yeah, the one you could just fucking make yourself.
Dude, anyways, it's pretty cool.
But anyways, when I was working, some customer bought one and he was like leaving and he's talking. He's like, I hope this thing's worth the money. I'm like, oh yeah, they're pretty interesting. Like all the games that are coming out now, like even if the ones for consoles. And like his family leaves. Like it's just some young late 20s. His family leaves and he's just like, I hope this thing's really good for fucking porn. I'm like, dude. But he said he didn't whisper. I just whispered it for dramatic effect.
But it's so funny.
He's like, yeah, I hope this thing's good for fucking porn.
Of course.
I'm like. I just start laughing. It's like, how do you reply to that? You
laugh. That's it.
Yeah.
Or you could say, "Oh, it does."
You could fap your way to the bathroom. You can fap on the go.
You Stevie Wonder your through places.
I don't want to do the hand movement though. I can't do the hand movement. This is weird. Then I'll be too much.
Just play the piano.
Yeah.
Piano. Oh god. But I feel like PlayStation seriously, they're pushing it, and I don't think it's gonna take off. Being done into it,
VRs are essentially the first generation of iPhones. They were shit, just like the iWatch, all that shit.
Yeah,
they're gonna get better and cheaper.
See, like Kyle said, it'll definitely get better over time, 100%.
Yeah.
I mean. That one video that went around on the internet where there was a virtual reality headset, but the guy was in a circular treadmill playing a shooter game.
No, but that sounds really funny and tiring.
Yeah, it was just a circular treadmill, and every time I
I've seen that before. Yeah, it looks pretty cool.
Yeah, I want shit like that. I don't want fucking, me just looking around
looking like a retard. I want, I do the HTC one. That one sounds really cool.
The HTC one is pretty cool, yeah. There wasn't, there's a lot of YouTubers that were playing it, but a lot of the games look pretty cool.
Awesome. Can somebody post a link to this? I want to watch it later.
What?
This The treadmill thing, circular treadmill.
Yeah, I'll find it out. It's a couple of years old. It's like when they first started coming out with VR. Pretty sure.
Okay, so Battlefield 1 or Titanfall 2?
Battlefield 1. Titanfall.
I thought so at first, but when they said for Titanfall 2 that they were gonna release DLCs for free.
Oh.
No, they're actually gonna release the DLCs for free.
That's pretty interesting.
So they're not doing what they did before, which, you know,
flopped their game.
Yeah, caused them to flop, just like EA did with the Star Wars Battlefront.
Yeah.
So that fact that you're not splitting up the community, I think that's a win for me. Because fucking Battlefield 1, you have to wait until like all the DLCs come out.
Yeah, yeah, and spend more money. Alrighty, Dubstep, like, don't hurt yourself.
Yes, don't hurt. But the single player, everyone's so fucking pumped for single player for that game.
Wait, for Titanfall?
For Titanfall, yeah.
Why the single player? Man.
Because
the first one didn't have single player. It was just a multiplayer
that's game. Hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, it was
essentially Battlefront. It was Battlefront. It was. Like, it felt like it was missing content.
Yeah. The same way sometimes with Overwatch as well. Like I wanted a campaign.
Yeah, but Overwatch technically has free DLCs.
There's a story.
So.
Yeah. And this was kind of a story to it too. It wasn't much of a story to Titanfall.
Thank you,
Kyle.
Kyle.
Like, okay.
I was just here. There are these robots. I don't know. Titanfall looks. If you take out the mechs, it looks really like Call of Duty.
If you take out the mechs, it's turning to Call of Duty.
Yeah, exactly.
Titanfall was cool because Titanfall was for everyone. If you sucked at first-person shooters, you can go and kill NPCs and you're still actually helping the team out.
Oh wow!
There's NPCs.
Oh, I forgot about that. Yes,
they had NPCs scattered all over the place. So you had that. And on top of that, if your team loses, you still had a chance to recover by escaping, which is also cool.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty cool.
Oh,
and like essentially, your mech was your kill streak. Essentially, that's what it was.
Yeah,
it's just whether or not you get it faster.
Just customized.
Yeah.
This was was this at the Xbox conference, Microsoft?
Titanfall was at EA.
Oh yeah, right. Okay, yeah. The only thing I saw on Xbox was Gears 4, which I really want. Like, I love the Gears games. But
the second most cringiest shit was on Microsoft with the fucking Minecraft.
I skipped through all of that.
That was so cringy. You have to watch that. They're like playing next to each other, playing Minecraft. Oh, something achievement, this and that. And I was like, what the fuck is this, bro? It was so bad.
Was that the virtual reality? Because there's VR Minecraft now.
There is.
I don't think it was. I think they were just showing content or something like that about like mods and shit like that. And it was so weird. She was creepy as fuck, the chick that was there. With the camera and shit, with her eyes wide open and shit. I'm like, what the fuck is it? It was so bad. That was the worst thing there for sure.
Oh my god, that's hilarious. I saw, what is this? Recore looks good. So does the Sea of Thieves. Are those from Microsoft?
Netflix and chill.
Yeah, it was. I think Sea of Thieves was.
That's.
Oh god.
$100. Do it. You won't.
Oh god.
Honestly, what if Stets buys it and we just never hear from him again?
He's the new Steve.
No, Bree, we will not.
Permanently
try. But wait, Recore? I don't know what that is. Or Sea of Thieves.
The only interesting thing from Microsoft conference was We Happy Few, I think is the name of the game.
Did I miss all this nonsense?
And that's the one that kind of looks like it's kind of like Bioshock in a way.
Okay.
It was the one with the piñata, and then like he hits the piñata, and then they're eating a fucking rat and shit.
That one looked awesome, actually.
It was interesting as fuck.
That was like super weird. It's like the pill they take is like a different reality compared to what it really is. That game looked awesome.
He rejected it, so it's coming out for Xbox One and Windows. Awesome.
Windows.
Oh, and not PS4. Wait, is it coming out for PS4?
Actually, you can get it for Mac OS and Linux as well.
I want it on PS4.
Hey, we got Titanfall on PS4 now.
I don't want Titanfall.
Neither do I, but I mean that they could keep that shit on Xbox. It doesn't really
We Happy Few looked awesome. That's what it is. We happy few.
Yeah, so that game for me is a must. I'm getting that.
I'm gonna watch you stream the shit out of that if you get it. Like, it looks like really story driven. I love.
Yes, and it just reminds me of BioShock, and I love BioShock. Just the characters and shit.
I'm surprised
and I thought it was them.
Nothing of BioShock. Like, such a popular franchise.
I think they stopped. Yeah, they're gonna stop. They already stopped doing that. I think the developer behind it went to do his own shit.
Like,
so I don't think we're gonna get another BioShock game.
Probably not. No.
Ugh.
We might get it remastered. That's probably about it.
Oh god.
I'm really interested for that game coming out for PlayStation. That Detroit game.
Oh yes, Detroit. I can't believe I forgot. That game looks awesome.
That's like a heavy rain.
Interesting. Yeah. Let's say it's got like that heavy rain kind of.
That game looks really good. I want to play Heavy Rain. God damn it.
But like, it reminds me of Until Dawn, because like there was like a ton of different possibilities.
I know exactly, which is like, I love those type of games. Like I've been Until Dawn like 4 times, and it's like great every time.
That was a good game. I'm surprised they didn't make like DLC for that game.
Surprised too, but they were making a second one called Rush for Blood or something.
Yeah, I saw that. It was like available for pre-order or something like that.
Definitely getting Detroit and Horizon. Kyle, those are 2 of the games that are highest on my list.
Yeah.
What about Farpoint? Wasn't that a VR? A VR game? I think it was a VR game. Yeah, it was.
What is that?
I've heard of it.
It's like a first-person shooter. But you're on this island. You're on this world. Like, I don't think it's Earth. It doesn't look like Earth. I'm looking at
the space one. I was like, the space one that got me confused with Mass Effect.
Yeah, it was a VR one.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It looked kind of boring, honestly. Like, I don't know. Maybe it's because the trailer looked kind of poop.
Kind of poop?
Like, it was really slow moving. So, and like, for it being a VR, I feel like it should be more.
I just hope that VR doesn't mean that we're gonna make shitty Kinect and PlayStation Move games, because that's what it seems like. That everything looks the same. Just looking around and shit. That's about it.
You know they're gonna come out with like a bundle. You can get the VR and the console plus a game for $1,000.
That's what I hate about like when you get a console when it first comes out and they have like special editions. Just like what the fuck, like should have had something like this when the console first came out.
That's the same thing with games and Game of the Year editions and shit like that.
Yeah.
And like when you try to get the DLCs, they're more expensive buying them individually. It's just more expensive that way rather than buying the Game of the Year. It's cheaper. It's so stupid. Actually, when you get that game, you get the first game for free, I believe.
Yeah, Stick of Truth. Yeah. I think Stetson's been trying to stream it. He's going to be streaming it after this weekend.
I want to play it. I watched South Park yesterday. I'm like, oh my god, I need it.
I liked how they brought the creators out.
That was awesome. They're so funny.
And cracking jokes.
They took the show completely.
And there was something that was like, I actually kind of liked, even though I can't get it. At the end of the Gears of War trailer, they show like Marcus Phoenix, and I was like, cool, blah blah blah. But then they show like a controller that you get if you like pre-order the game. And it was like a really well-made controller. Like, it looked really cool. And normally I don't care much for
you can customize your controllers now too, apparently.
Oh yeah, they're little fucking customized.
Yeah, like their sight.
Controller. Yeah.
Cool, but
it's an Xbox Elite controller, but you just customize it.
One of the cool things that they introduced in Microsoft was the looking for group feature. That apparently, if let's say you want to play a co-op game and you don't have any friends, like real friends, which we all don't. Essentially, you can set it up where you're looking for people to play with in co-op, and I think it matches you. I don't know how that works. I don't know if you like join.
Site?
I guess you can call it that way. Yeah, essentially it's like a dating site, but it's like
friends
looking for members for your group to play that game.
That's really funny.
That's like that one fucking thing they had for PlayStation Home.
Oh god,
that thing was like.
Well,
it was just like, okay, pedophiles, we're making a little fucking game for you that's free, where you can build your own little fucking room.
It was
buy couches.
It was like a more elite version of Second Life. Just people taking that shit too serious and like, oh, come to my house, guys, and all that shit. And they
the only thing I did in that was like I played chess like against someone, That was the only thing I did. It's a free chess game.
See, that's the only reason I get season passes for games I enjoy. It's cheaper for the deals. You hate season passes. Same. I really get them, honestly. Not only controller, though.
Depending on what game, I'll get the season pass. Like Fallout 4, I got the season pass because I thought it was going to be good, but so far it's like, okay.
Oh, Kyle thinks it looks awesome. Show? Oh, show? Yeah, Bree, let's see your drawing. Why not, right? Get. But, I think that's all that I wanted to...
What game are you excited for, Avi? Most excited for?
Yeah, aside from the one that I told you, the one that's kind of reminds me of Bioshock.
Yeah.
I'm actually excited for Battlefield 1 and Titanfall 2, and I think that's it. Oh, well, Dishonored 2, maybe, which I'm probably going to stream the first one because I need to
yeah, I got to do that again, too.
I haven't finished it. And I can't remember the other one. I think it's in Ubisoft. It's not... I would say probably Wildlands.
Yeah, I'm really excited for that game.
Watch Dogs 2, maybe. That's another maybe. But Wildlands looks fun.
We have barely talked about Watch Dogs 2 yet.
Oh yeah, Watch Dogs 2. I kind of want it. I did buy Watch Dogs 1 recently, so I'm going to replay it. But Watch Dogs 2 looks like really interesting.
It's very different because you can do parkour.
No,
and then you have like robots and shit like that.
Like the first one, they tried doing parkour because you have to go to certain areas, but they make it look really derpy. But in this game, it looks so much more smoother than like. And I like the main character. He's more chill.
The one thing I didn't like is, I mean, in the first one, you could play co-op, couldn't you, or like something like that?
It was like a multiplayer where you can hack like your friends.
Oh, okay. So like in the game, in the gameplay trailer for the second one, like they like showed that like. I was like, oh, hey, like, he just looked at his friend that was, like, another player in the game, and that was it. Like, he just looked at him, and then he just fucked off, and just continued playing.
Okay.
It's like, so are you guys teasing that, or, like, do you guys actually have nothing to do for co-op in that game?
I think they'll be able to do shit. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I don't know. I just thought it was, like, pretty stupid how they did that. Like, why would you tease co-op? Like... It's like, oh, hey, look, it's John.
Like, hopefully they don't fuck it up like how they did in Unity. All the bugs. I'm so worried about that. Ubisoft, like, I like Ubisoft, but they haven't. They're poopy. They're getting poopy.
I think they try to pump out too many games like really fast.
Right? I think it's just the fact that they're trying to do every game yearly, and that's what's really fucking them up. Because it's like,
I mean, I'm kind of glad they aren't making an Assassin's Creed this year. Like, let the franchise breathe a little bit.
Yeah, I think they learned after so many fuck-ups.
But that's pretty much all I have to say about the conferences. What I'm excited about. I have to drink beer. Please hold.
I'm pretty excited for Battlefield.
Battlefield is really fun.
Did they even show much Call of Duty?
No, I don't give a fuck about that.
They didn't show that much.
They didn't show that much.
There's nothing else to show.
No, there's not that much to show.
They're like, okay, here's COD 4 remastered. Fucking sold.
Yeah,
I know.
I just love that they keep
else.
showing that right after Infinite Warfare.
Yeah.
They keep pushing that.
Dubstep, you like to see my parents passed out drunk? That's kind of weird, man. We just met you today, bro. You already want to meet my parents.
Yeah,
everybody just wants COD 4. I'd get COD 4 if they sold it without the piece of shit it's attached to. But
although the story looks decent,
just wait long enough, and I'm sure that's going to be released on its own.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Nah, fuck, I gotta get it and get to 1,000 levels before anyone else.
Oh my god, 1,000!
Because they're doing that apparently. They're gonna be having Master Prestige in COD 4.
Hey, just that sounds so gross. I'm level 1,000.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
I'm just kidding. I'm messing with you, man.
Beautiful.
They will a year after. I'll be waiting a year after, when everybody's like Prestige 1,000,000, and I'm just level 1.
No. I never really Prestige. I just stay because, like, fuck, man, I'm not gonna work hard for these guns again.
I Prestige just because it gives me something to work towards. If I have everything...
That's the thing about those games. It's just like, you're not doing anything. I don't know, might as well Prestige and level up again.
Oh yeah, my parents. Yeah, they went to bed.
Yeah. Before we end this, guys, does anyone have any questions they want to ask us? Ask us, AV.
Follow
semi-appropriate.
Follow AV
Don't forget to follow AV again.
Follow me.
Follow AV at StadiaBear3.
Wherever I may go.
Yeah. What was that the other day? Someone said that. Was it to me? I think Gloria went in my chat and said that.
It's Andy says it all the time. He's like, follow me. Follow Torpedo at StadiaBear3. COD 4 was the only game at Prestige in. It was actually fun. The others were shit. Yes, I agree. COD is boring.
I mean, Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3 were fine. And then World at War, that's where I stopped.
Oh, World at War was awesome. I love that game.
That was amazing.
That's why, this is why Battlefield 1's going to take the fucking cake for
This is why I was hoping that the next Call of Duty would be World War 2.
I know, that's what I was hoping for, but Battlefield's doing
World at War 2, and like, nah, they fucking went futuristic and shit.
Again.
What different? Here you go.
Oh, who's making it this time? Next, it's Sledgehammer's gonna be making it this time. It's fucking stupid. Because Black Ops just came out. It's Infinity War. It'll be Sledgehammer now. So the next one.
World at War had tanks in it, right? I remember that.
Yeah, OP tanks.
Awesome. That was good. Fucking Victor Reznov, my bitch.
Oliver has.
I think it's exclamation point. Caster.
Oh, it was Caster.
Bree.
Fail.
Oh, Casters. Just kidding, Bree. We got it. There's my Twitch buddy. If you're gonna follow, I thank you in advance. Yeah. I'm not gonna follow.
Are you guys gonna be streaming after this too?
I'm gonna be streaming like around 12:30. I think AV at 1, right?
1 a.m. Yep.
Eastern. We're both Eastern.
Yeah.
No, Bree, you're fine.
I probably won't because I gotta wake up at like 4:30.
AV, what are you gonna be streaming?
I'm gonna be streaming half Dead by Daylight, and then the other one be Subnautica.
Nice. Oh, Subnautica's so good.
I want to play Subnautica.
I love it.
It looks really fun. I like watching people play.
It looks amazing. That's a fucking nice looking game.
Yeah. Have you seen the Friday the 13th version?
I have not seen it. I've heard of it.
It's pretty much the same thing, except for I think Jason has like some sort of skills because like there's a gameplay out right now for it, and you can like you turn into like a fog and kind of like go through walls and shit, and like you can like scare people.
Whoa!
But the graphics, like Jason grabs one of the fucking girls and just smashes her head against the fucking like wall of the house. I was like, this looks intense. Like you kill them, you don't. It's not like Dead by Daylight where you put them on a hook and you let them suffer. Or you could just keep killing them, but like in this one, I think you actually just kill them.
Ugh.
So, it's pretty interesting.
I'm playing ACU. I could. I was gonna play Black Flag, but I could switch to ACU if you want stats. My heart rate is watching.
Or you could play Overwatch.
Or I could fucking not. That's an option too.
Fine then. Well, in 8 days, 7 days to Die comes out. Next one.
Well. I have 7 days to die, but I mean, you really need a you need a large amount of friends to actually have fun in that game.
We got total of 3, 4. I don't know.
Perfect.
I only know 4 people. Leave me alone. I think the max is 4 people. But yeah. Before we end, does anybody have any questions? Before Eric, do you want me to do the sign off, or do you want to do it?
Doesn't matter.
Oh. Game week.
PC game week. You're weak, Gloria.
You're weak. Good one.
Not getting that game.
Nah, Dubstep's gonna get a shots. Alright, Dubstep, don't fuck yourself.
Fair enough.
Bree, we said questions. Why are we so sexy? I don't know, Eric. Avi, answer.
Avi.
I don't know.
Stevie
Wonder. Damn it. Because we're all Stevie Wonders.
Yeah.
Uploads a Friday the 13th gameplay video. Again, alright, dude. Do you bleed?
Betty finally got in here.
Betty! You're so late. We're about to end.
Go, Betty. We already know what her questions are going to be.
Yeah, is it pink or brown?
AV, is it pink or brown?
It's both.
I want to
it's
look
both.
at AV, but I don't know what direction to look at.
Other direction.
Is it the other direction? Is it this one?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I have to look at my delay now. Now I just look like a retard. Brown.
Do you bleed?
You kind of put like a Brady Bunch thing there.
That was really funny. Looked at Amy at the same time.
Yeah, it was pretty funny, eh?
Pull the Brady Bunch.
God, do you know what the button with the heart line follows?
Yeah.
I mean? Follows. Notice me. You've been noticed. By Betty. Alright, guys, we gotta head off. We gotta start streams. So
I notice everyone.
Dirty lie.
Unfortunately.
Bullshit.
Alright, Betty. We'll be on next week. Sunday with different topics.
Mm-hmm.
Give
us topics, guys, of what to talk about.
Huh? Yeah, you guys can give us topics to talk about, and it can't be inappropriate like dicks.
It being movie related,
or game related.
Yeah, or game related.
If you're not following AV, feel free to follow him already. Hit !guest, or you can follow our channels if you haven't already. Hit !casters, and you can also follow this Twitch on Twitter if you hit !Twitter. Appreciate all the follows, guys, and the hosts. And our lovely guest, AV, for being here. He's awesome.
Yes, thank you, AV, for being
Thank you for having me.
Appreciate it, buddy. And I will see you guys, well, not I, me and Eric, we'll see you guys next week. Or in one of our streams. So you guys are awesome. We love your faces, and have a good night.
Bye, guys.
Bye.